All right, team. So we're building another house next door to the house on 4663 Lake Vista Circle. The house that we're building right now, right next door, we're building the same plan. Okay, it's just that it's flipped. The house is reversed, but it's the same house plan. And I wanted to share with you a few things that we encountered with that plan, which is gonna, which is actually forcing us to do something a little bit different. Okay. The difference in what we're about to do here on the lot next door is based on the elevation of the site. We are going to put a wall. It will be like a retaining wall, but that wall is actually part of the house. It will be a concrete wall. All right. So let's get into this. I have right here on our screen what we have here is a site plan. Y'all know what this is. This is the site plan of the house next door. Okay. Now, you already know about elevations. Okay. So when you look at here, the elevation back here is around, we'll go right here. It's around 799, right? 799, even up to 800. So it's sloping from the back to the front, it's sloping down. From the front of the house, if you're going back towards the back of the house, it is going up. You have 790 here, right? By where the driveway will be. You have about 790. You have 791, 792, 793, 794, okay? 795, all the way to 799. So basically, from where this area is, this 795 area, which is like where the house would normally sit at, to the back of the house around 799 to 800, you have about a 4 to 5 feet difference in terms of how high the grade is to where the house is situated. Okay. As a result, we've cut this down to be on the same level as the rest of this, roughly about the 795 grade. We've cut all this down. Okay, we cut all this down, and now it's all about 795, which means that the back of us is about 799. Okay, or close to even 800. So we have about a 4 to 5 feet difference. As a result, all this in the back of this house, in the back of our, the rear portion of our house, it's all dirt. It's 100% dirt. All this is dirt, all high. So to fix this, we're going to put a retaining wall here, about a 5-foot retaining wall, which will match the height of this. And then our wood framing will go on top of that retaining wall. Okay, so you're going to have a retaining wall going all the way across. But instead of bringing the retaining wall in and out, instead of bringing the retaining wall all the way across, in, out, I made a choice to just go all the way across with the retaining wall up to here. And there's a reason for that. Okay, I will show you. Retaining wall is going to go all the way back here, 5 feet high. It's going to continue all the way here. And it's going to turn a little bit to give us a wing wall. And then we're going to cut all this out so that we will have access to here. And then some steps will go up here so we can access this higher elevation, which is all part of the yard. Now, this side is also affected. This side is not, it's like 797, 796. This side is not as high as back here. So our retaining wall is going to come all the way across. Then it's going to step down about 4 feet. then step down about 3 feet, then step down, and then we're going to turn about 2 feet, going to step down. So by the time we get from here, we'll be about 2 feet high, you know, just basically matching the elevation of what's out here. So we're going to have a wall coming this way, going up higher, 4 feet. Then when it gets here, it's 5 feet going all the way across, and then 5 feet all the way going across here. All right. Now, let me show you why that's important. Let me show you why I decided. Let me show you why I decided to take this wall that we're going to create. Now, mind you, that wall is going to be here. Okay, it's going to be about 2 feet. We're going to be about 2 feet here, 2 feet. Then it's going to go to 3 feet. Then maybe 4 feet around here. Then over here it's going to go 5 feet all the way across, 5 feet. And then I'm going to extend it all the way here. So we're going to have a wall all the way here. And then and steps that will go up. And this will be our whole yard. Now, once again, pay attention to this. There's a reason why I took that wall all the way across. If we look at the rear elevation of our house, right here, okay, we're basically saying that this is about to change. Because about 5 feet up, we're going to have a wall going all the way across. All the way across. And it's going to extend past here. Now, it doesn't affect this area simply because, let me see. It doesn't affect this area because if we look at the left side of the house, okay, if we look at the left side of the house, the wall is actually coming back here and it's extending to here. The wall is really extending from the back side. So it's not affecting here. This is our office. This is our wall that we're going to extend out, okay, from the back of the house. Meaning we have this area right here. This area right here is going to be like our patio, okay? But some things have to happen, okay? So the wall extends to here. We're going to have a little patio here and then some steps that will go up the wall. I know, not the best steps in the world, but you get the point. There's going to be some steps that's going to lead up the wall that's going to lead to the rest of your backyard, okay? But let's look at this. Let's look at why this is important. And then we'll share a video with you to see the footings that we poured for that wall. And then you'll see what happens next when we do that wall. So at this point, when you look at our plan, since we no longer have access, you know, when you look at our plan, when you see that, oh, okay, well, we're going to lose all of this, right? We're going to lose all of this. All of this is going to be a wall. All this is a wall now. So we no longer have access to this window 100%. So I'm going to have to take these windows and make them like this one, but a little bigger. I'm going to have to change the windows so that we have some windows in the back of the house. We're going to lose this door because there's a wall here now. And we're going to lose a portion of this window because we have this 5-foot wall here. So when you look at the back of the house, you're going to see a wall. You're going to see the whole backyard. And then you're going to see the rest of your framing going up above that wall. All right. So that being the case, we had to make some changes. It means that all this area now is going to be blocked off. Well, what do we have here? We know we have windows here. We know we have windows here. We saw that. But the most important thing that we have here is a door. We have to have a door to get out of the house. I mean, that's part of our code. There has to be a door to exit out of the house besides just the front. So this particular door that we have will no longer be functional. It's going to be closed off. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take this door. Let's see if I can bring it here. I'm going to take this door and I'm going to move it. Okay. So I'm going to take this door right here. Take this door and I'm going to move it over here. Remember I said that this wall is going to go, the wall is going to come actually from here. It's going to be about 2 feet here, right? It's going to be about 3 feet here. And it's going to end up about 4 feet right here, right? And then from here, it's going to be 5 feet all the way across. All the way across. And then when it gets here, I'm going to extend this wall out further to here, right? Y'all remember that? And then we're going to have this area now will be cleared out like a patio. Okay, that's what I showed you. It's going to be like a patio. That's going to be this right here. That's going to be this right here. The wall is going to extend here. We're going to have like a patio right here. Okay. So that being the case, since we have a patio here, I'm going to move this door to right here. So in our kitchen, we're going to have a pantry. We're going to have a door here. This door now comes here and we go out into the patio area and some steps that will lead up to go to the back. Okay, so that's a change that I made. In doing so, me putting this patio here, I'm going to then also move this sink. Okay. I'm going to move this sink and this sink and dishwasher. I'm going to move them and I'm going to put them in the island. Okay. So that's going to now affect my plumbing. So I'm going to move this sink and dishwasher into the island. I'm also going to put a microwave in the island. So it'll be nice. Okay. So the sink, dishwasher, microwave will go in the island. That allows me to shift the stove over to here. So I can now have my door here and I don't have to have the stove right next to the door. I can shift my stove down or over here. So the stove can be here. So there's plenty of room for the stove. Dishwasher, sink in here. Door moved here, which enters our patio. And that's the changes that we're going to make here. So as a result, all this wall will be poured. Okay. But this ties into our foundation because this wall, when we pour this wall, the first thing we're going to do is the footings, just like you've learned. So you're going to see in our video that we've actually cut this out from here, all the way here, to here, through here. You're going to see we've cut all this out and we've created the footings. We've put the rebar in there. We've passed inspection and we're going to pour this footing and we'll show you that footage. So this will be poured. When this footing is poured, we're going to put long rebar sticking up in this wall. And then when that's done, we're going to form it to do our wall. So the footings will be poured here first. And then after the footings are poured, then we're going to form the walls. And that will come in later videos. All right. So just wanted to share that with y'all. A little bonus to this lesson as to the changes that's made on this site as well. All right, guys. So here we are, 4659 Lake Vista Circle. Let me show you something that we encountered on the site that we have to address. All right, so this is an update I need to share with y'all. Yeah, listen, after we do our construction entrance, make sure that you always have a portable toilet, a porta potty on site for your guys. Now, you see we're doing the footings for 4659 Lake Vista Circle. Okay, but Lake Vista Circle, 4659, the grade didn't work out as great as 4663. Okay, so we actually have to put a retaining wall back here, but we're going to make that retaining wall be part of the house. You see, this is what they use to shoot the grade. They're going to set this up, make sure that everything's on grade. Okay, now let me show you something. All this right here that you see, all this right here, this footing, is going to be a wall. It's going to be a wall. And this wall, because the backside is high, we're gonna put like a 5-foot wall here, and then we're gonna frame above it. So this wall that we're creating means that we cannot have a door going to the backyard because there's gonna be a wall here. Okay, so as a result, we're gonna extend this wall out so that we'll have a wall all the way from here going there, so we can have use of this space. All right, but let me show you what it is on the plans so you'll have an idea. So if we look at the first floor of our plan, okay, if we look at the first floor of our plan, the layout that I just showed you, this area that I just showed you, that's this area right here. Okay, that's this area right here. Go in here. Coming in. Go in here. However, if you look, as I was saying, if you look here, you will see. I'm getting closer, you can see. This is a door. Because back here is your living room area. Okay. This is your living room. From your living room, you have this back wall, which is where this wall is going to be. So this back wall, when you get here, you have...
You want it straight up or you want an angle?
I want it straight and a little angle this way. Like a little wing wall. Yeah, this way, like a wing wall. Okay, wing it that way. Okay, that's fine. We'll go this way, then we'll wing it that way. Okay. So what they said, so I came out here, we discussed it, okay? And what we saw was that since we're gonna have a wall here, since we're gonna have a wall here, not here. Well, since we're gonna have a wall here, the sun is in my eyes now. Since we got a wall here, when we get to this back door, there'll be nowhere to go because the wall is gonna cover all of this. All of this. So we have to eliminate this door. Well, we need a door. We need an egress door. We need a door to get us out of the house. So I'm going to move this door. We're going to close this off. I'm going to move this door to here. Right? I'm gonna put a door right here. I'm gonna shift this. I have the room to do it. I have the room to do it. So we're gonna shift this right here, and I'm gonna put a door right here. This door, this 3068 door is gonna be moved right here. All right, and it's gonna be the same swing. It's gonna be a right hand in swing. I'm gonna put it over here. Right hand in swing. And when you step out of here, you're gonna have your office here. But I'm gonna put this wall that they're building for me right now, as you just heard us discussing, I'm gonna extend that wall here. And then they're gonna turn it to the right. So this area is now gonna become a patio area for me. This area is gonna become a patio area. So now we lose here, but we gain here. We go here, and because there'll be a wall here, all this will be concrete. So you'll be able to walk outside into a patio area. And since this wall is going to go and turn, I'm going to build some steps that let you walk out here and access the whole backyard. All right. So that's just things that, you know, these are just things that sometimes on site we got to make some decisions. And we got to make it work. And then knowing what we have to do for the code to work, for DeKalb County, we won't have to necessarily change our plans. As long as the site plan works and within our footprint, we'll be fine. But for the most part, that's the adjustment that we have to make. So that's it. Just wanted to bring that up to you. These are things that you'll face as you're out here working. And you have to be able to kind of make those decisions on site or call your mentor. Okay, so here we go. All right, and this is what it's gonna be. So we're gonna have a wall. The wall's gonna come all the way here, all the way here, all the way about 5 feet high. It'll be 5 feet high all the way across. And then when it gets here, we turn 5 feet. Then we're gonna drop it down to 4 feet, go down, drop it down to 3 feet, and then drop it down to 2 feet, and that will end it for us. All right, so right now we're digging the footings for the wall. Remember we discussed the footing? Oh, well, by the time you'll see the next video that I'm gonna send you today, you're gonna have your footings and you'll be able to see, okay? You'll be able to see how the footings are. You're gonna see that in our work today. You'll see the footings, you'll see the rebar, and that's what we're doing right now, continuing. Okay? All right. That's it. That's the lesson for today, on site. So this one will not be done via YouTube. But this will be, you know, I'm going to send it out to y'all so y'all see it. It's happening right now on site. Okay. So you see the long rebars. You see all the rebars here. These are the rebars for the wall. These are the rebars for the wall. It's going to be about 5 feet all the way across. And then when it gets here, it's going to step down. It's going to step down and going to come all the way across to roughly about here. And then we're going to pour this wall. Okay? And these are the panels. These are the panels that's going to be put to form what will be the concrete wall. The form for the concrete wall, and then we're going to pour concrete inside of that wall. All right.
Yeah, well, yeah. That was close.
Wasn't. He said it would work.
He said it would work.
He said that's why he positioned it.
Yeah. Professional.